Hi Sagittarius, how are you guys doing today? My name is Lisa and I started my channel I think about 2 months ago, and there is stuff about me in the description of my first video, or if you get on my channel you can check out who I am. I'm a spiritual intuitive as well as extremely sensitive to energies. I did a video that had to do with the retrograde season that's happening, and it's going to be a mass retrograde season that we're coming up upon. Especially it starts in, well, it's already started, but we're going to have close to 7 planets in retrograde. We have 6, 7, and then Venus goes into retrograde in October. So a lot of that has to do with reflecting on and going back and going over cycles and things in your life that no longer serve you, completing cycles, getting the lesson, understanding what the lesson is, and grounding yourself, especially in the area of boundaries, whether it be personal or interpersonal boundaries with other people, maybe boundaries for yourself. I know Sagittarius loves their freedom. They like to be free. So does Aries. So does Leo. They're a little bit more fixed than, and they usually have, you know, they're a fixed sign and they like their orderly, but they do have that fiery you know, just like Aries and Leo, or Aries and Sag does. But I also dated a Sagittarius for 5 years. Didn't work out. Either way, I'm going to go into the same story that I pretty much told Aries. I did Leo. Now I'm hitting you guys. What happened was, about a week ago, I started to I rearranged my whole bedroom, cleaned it from top to bottom, including all of my stuff. I saged everything, cards, and it just so happens from when I was in the midst of setting up my table again, I had had 3 cards fall out of a deck that I don't usually use. I'm learning how to use this deck, and I had 3 cards fall out of this deck, and I've noticed that these cards have been coming up in other readers' readings a lot, especially for, like, and I usually only watch Aries, and I sometimes will cross-watch for the guy that I was dating, but my readings, I'm having it strictly sun sign. I only want Sagittarius sun. I don't want rising or moon sign to be involved in this. I may do this series on your sun sign, and then whatever's in your natal chart. It could be, I may do a series on the moon signs, ascendant signs, and your Venus. But I'm doing them completely differently. This is for your sun sign only, Sagittarius. So, for your current energy. Either way, I had 3 cards fall out when I was cleaning my decks with sage and praying over them. And the first card that fell out was the Wheel of Fortune. The second card that fell out was the Hierophant. And the third card that fell out was the King of Wands. I decided to only do a 3-card spread because I was doing 9. And the readings ended up close to 45 minutes long. And even with this, with me clarifying these and the storylines that I'm getting from picking up on energy, they're still rather long. But that's the way it goes, I guess. When you have messages, I need to get the full message across. Either way, when these cards fell out, I was like, oh, I was really feeling heavily that I needed to do an Aries reading because I am an Aries. And, you know, as I was setting things up and getting things orderly exactly. I'm like, oh, I'm keeping these, and I was going to do readings then that night, and I ended up exhausted for like 2 weeks. There has been just this energy of trying to get things done, and I couldn't do anything. I mean, there was days I was sleeping until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My insomnia was off the charts. I'm finally getting myself back into a regular routine again, thank goodness. But that is a cycle that I needed to change. So, I was up this morning at 8 a.m. Kudos to me. But either way, I'm going to get into your reading now. These are unedited, by the way. I don't edit my videos. I should, but I don't. Haven't got that far into, you know, doing all this yet. So this is really my first reading for Sagittarius. So let's begin with your reading. I'm going to be clarifying with the Red Rider deck, or the Rider-Waite, I'm sorry, Red Rider. The Rider-Waite deck. This is Old Faithful for me. And then they fall out. Hang on one second. What happened was when I was, we'll pull that out here, it just flipped. Let me put this more like that. Yeah, the Queen of Cups just came out, so you could be very emotional right now. We are in Cancer season. A lot of emotions are coming up right now. So this is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. I was only going to do the Aries reading, and then I fell deep in my do fire signs, and I was like, oh, okay. And then so that I knew that I was hearing right, I ended up when I was cleaning my decks, and this I found laying right on the floor, right underneath my bed. So that was my confirmation I needed to do all fire signs. So that's what I'm doing. And you guys are next. My mutable. Also, like I said, you really might, you really might want to check out my video that I did on the retrograde season so that you can navigate through the next 6 months of what these retrogrades are doing. I go right down the line, the planets, what planet they're transiting, and look in your natal chart to see how it affects you personally. But this is for Sagittarius Sun. As I was shuffling, as you saw, I had cards come out. The first card that came out, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and what's clarifying that is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or this could be your energy where you're just emotional, you know. And with that clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, there may be a cycle with maybe a water sign that is coming back around. With retrogrades, we have people come back in, and or we have people who leave. And a lot of times when people are in our life, they will leave residual energy within your auric sphere. But you have the Queen of Cups. This person might come back around if you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or like I said, this could be your energy that you're just really emotional right now. You're probably feeling heavily these energies. And then I shuffle a little bit more, and then the Tower came out in the upright. So more than likely in this situation there was a Tower movement where either you or the person you were dealing with ended up abruptly just out. You know, it could be even with a job. Maybe you lost a job, or something changed with your living situation. This is like uprooting and starting over from the ground up. And both of these cards are clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. And if we know anything about the Wheel of Fortune, it's closing out cycles, allowing new cycles to commit, new cycles to start, reevaluating the things that are important in your life, and, you know, going, really seeking inward what the divine has for you. So, you had a Tower moment come in, or you're going to for the month of July, where you're going to get, boom, clarity, and it's going to be like, oh, that's why. You find out something that completely shakes you up. Spirit, can you clarify the Tower for me for Sagittarius for July 2018, please? I need one card to clarify the Tower for Sagittarius, July 2018. Four of Wands in reverse. Whatever this was, it more than likely looks like it's going to turn into this a love reading. The Four of Wands in the upright is, if you look at this card, it's, you know, everything's good in the world. You know, man and wife, child, but it was in reverse. Somebody could have left your life, or you could have abruptly left. And now you're feeling like your whole world is crumbling. Come back out again if it's meant to be. Spirit, can you clarify the Four of Wands? Four of Cups. There's another four. Four of Cups in reverse. Right now, you are not accepting. Let me see here. There's three cups upright in this picture. And then there's this huge cup coming out of the sky. It's like, looky what I got for you. You went through this. I have this for you now. Are you going to take it? And to me, with it being in reverse, you're not taking nothing. Looks to me like you're stuck. You're stuck with being like, what happened? I don't want anything if I can't have what I want. And that's okay to be like that. Like, we all have our boundaries. We all have what we want. You know, we want what we want. So you're just not accepting any offers at this time. Now, in present energy, you have the Hierophant, which is the marriage card, which it could also could be a Taurus. Stability card. Grounding. So, I really feel like Spirit's saying, you want to know why I allowed all of this shakeup with the Wheel of Fortune? For you to finally come in. I want to give you something, but you're not seeing. And it very well could be a life partner, soulmate, husband, wife, marriage. Spirit, can you please clarify the Hierophant for Sagittarius for July 2018, please? Clarify the Hierophant. Ah! Okay, you had a couple cards fall out here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The Hierophant. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which in the upright it's the Wish card. And or you getting what you want. I'm going to double look this up here with the Nine of Pentacles. I'm going to read to you. The Nine of Pentacles indicates financial success and material security, usually attained through one's own efforts. Although the woman in this card is depicted alone, the card symbolizes financial independence and not loneliness. Finances should improve sufficiently to allow some comforts in life and a pleasant and comfortable lifestyle. With other indications, this could represent an inheritance. If you've been behaving away, working hard and carefully moving in the direction of your goals, then this card now brings the rewards for your efforts. Congratulations. However, it is in the reverse. So you could be worried right now that you're going to be alone. You could be dealing with loneliness right now and feeling isolated. Your finances could be shaken up. That could also be why the Tower is here. And then you have the Star, which represents healing, and or an Aquarius person that may be trying to come in, because you have the Page of Cups as well. This could maybe be this Queen of Cups, which now moved down to a page, and or it could be a new person offering you something, whether it be a job, finances, security. See, you have the Four of Cups here in reverse. You're not accepting any offers, but they're trying to give you an offer. It's in the upright. And the Star represents healing. Maybe you're healing from all of this stuff that has you stuck. But, like, you know, you want what you want, and you're not accepting anything. But this person is coming in to offer you something. Whether it be, you know, a message and or a date, let's go out and do something. Or if it's not a water sign, it could be this Aquarius, if you're dealing with an Aquarius. The guidance that I'm going to give you, and it's what I'm picking up, is I think what happened here with this Wheel of Fortune is Spirit is, and your higher self knows it needs to close this cycle. It knows you need healing from this. And it's going to offer you that. So please, you know, for your own self and for your own good, go inward through this retrograde season and find out, like, is there certain patterns that you need to change? Is there certain stereotypical things that, you know, you expect from people on how they should look, act, feel? And if they don't line up, like, it kind of just shakes your world up. And, like, if they want a non-traditional relationship and you want a traditional relationship, like, you could be like, no, I ain't accepting that. I will not take that. I know what I want. And even if the universe is trying to bring somebody your way, you could stunt your blessing. And this actually has to do possibly with a marriage. You may just find that special person. It could be an Aquarius. They could be offering you something. I'm gonna Page of Cups. I want to see Spirit, can you please clarify the Page of Cups for Sagittarius for July of 2017 or 2018? Sagittarius 2017. Please clarify the Page of Cups. Wands. The Emperor. The Emperor is the sign of Aries. It's saying get in your power. And or you could be also having an offer coming in from an Aries. Or an Emperor type of person who's usually a stable, older male who has their ducks in a row. The Emperor does not run kingdoms, he runs empires. So you're aware. And interesting, because the last card was the King of Wands, which is the fire card, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I would say here in the month of July, you're going to get back in this. After all of this stuff that has happened, you're thinking heavily about this and you want your power back. It's time for you to regain your power back. You can do this. Get your power back, Sag. Be that King of Wands. You're powerful. Spirit, can you please clarify the King of Wands? Lots of fire energy in here. Lots of cups energy too. So water. You need to heal from whatever has happened. Please clarify the King of Wands for Sagittarius for July of 2018. Okay. Ooh, you got a lot of people here. And they're in the reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Clarifying the King of Wands. And then you also have the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse talks about somebody coming in with cutting words. Not very nice. And or if he's in the upright, he tells the truth. He's to the point. He's blunt. It's air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Aquarius. But he's in the reverse. So he's not speaking right now. He very well could have cut off communication. But I don't think you really care because you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. You're no longer worried about this shit. You want your King of Wands back. Like you want in your element. You're no longer up at night worrying about this shit. You're no longer up at night being like, how am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna go on? No, that's not you. You're pretty much looking to get your fire back. And this is how you're going to do it. You're not worrying about this no more. Why is Sagittarius right now the nine of Swords in reverse? I'd rather the Nine of Swords be in reverse than upright because I don't like staying up late at night worrying, and I do that all the time. Insomnia. So it's showing that you're coming out of that. Can you clarify? That was too many. Way too many. Can you clarify the Nine of Swords in reverse, please, for Sagittarius for July 2018, Spirit? Oop. Okay. Oh, boy. I see it already. Look at this. Two of Cups. Soulmate card. You have a soulmate coming in. And you know it. You know somebody is your soulmate. You're meant to be. Very well could be the twin flame card. And you also have the Queen of Wands in reverse. You got so many people in this reading. So many court cards. Let me look here again. You have the Queen of Cups. You have the Emperor. You have the Page. You have the Knight of Swords. And then you have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which very well could be you. Or maybe it's this Emperor. And or there's a lot of fire energy in here. And you're here you are, King of Wands. Your partner could be in reverse, or you could still be in reverse by the end of this month. And this wheel is saying, you had the shakeup. It's time to heal. It's time to heal from whatever you've gone through. And it very well could have... Do not... Sorry about that, it glitched out. Do not sit in this energy, because these cycles with the Wheel of Fortune need to come to a close. You need to figure out what you need to do for you and what's best for you. Nobody else. Your free-loving, free spirit, you know, please do yourself a favor. And whatever cycle, allow the healing to come in. Allow the healing to take place. It's going to be painful. It usually is. But the Tower is quick. And it's transforming. But I'm going to let you know one other thing. You have all these court cards and stuff. If you're talking to a bunch of people, you're creating karma with people, remember, please remember that when you deal with people, if you're not dealing with them in a loving, caring way that's not backed by integrity, you're going to have karma come back on you. And you could end up with this cycle all over again. You need to stop the cycle. Whether it's abusive or whether it's infidelity or any other, remember, karma. If you've been dealing, I know one thing that I can say for myself, when you get in a particular energy, it's hard to get that energy out. You need to spend heavy time in meditation, cut cords. And that might be what you need to do. If that's pretty much, I think, you need to cut these cords. You might have a bunch of cords all over the place here. And that's why you keep bringing in the same type of people. Kind of turned into a love reading. You're bringing in the same kind of people, only they have a different face. But it's the same energy. It's the same with anybody. You know, that was me. And I'm trying to cut off that energy. It's time for a new beginning. It's time to start fresh. All right, I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card for you. And then a Romance Angel card. I'm going to move these. For your partner or whoever you're dealing with. Here, can you give me a card, Romance Angel card, for the sign of Sagittarius, for their current state in romance, please, for July 2018. Bottom of the deck. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Like I said, somebody could be coming back in your life with the retrograde season. I'm going to read what the... Oh, and right under that, it's for yourself. What was I just saying? Okay, I'm going to read what it says about honeymoon for you. This card indicates the need to get away to nurture romantic love. The specific application of this message depends on the person who is inquiring. For some, this card has a literal meaning. You are going away with your new spouse following your wedding. For those, which you had the Hierophant card. For those already in a long-time partnership, this could speak of reigniting the spark by taking a romantic holiday. It could also relate to the honeymoon period of a new relationship, and for others this card indicates that you will meet someone special while on vacation. So, you did have a soulmate card. You had the Two of Cups. There's a soulmate on the way. However, I think this card speaks to you need to free yourself from whatever that energy was. You need to get it out of your art field. You need to get it out through healing. And it's going to happen quick. If you dig into this, if you dig into this, you can do it, Sag. You can do it. You're free-spirited. You're like, whoa, whatever. You can do this. I need a card for Saggy's partner or the person coming into Saggy's life or who they're dealing with. And I have a romance angel card for Sagittarius for July 2018. Spirit, thank you in advance. One card for Saggy's partner for July 2018. The deck. Bottom of the deck. Worth waiting for. Your partner is feeling that you're worth waiting for. If you've been putting somebody on the back burner, or you haven't given somebody, you know, the time of day, they're still kind of waiting in the, they're kind of waiting in the wings, but divine timing is at work in your love life. This person's coming in. And if you're not ready, by releasing that ex, freeing yourself, your soulmate can't come in. You gotta, with the Wheel of Fortune, you have to sever that old energy so that the new can come in. And this is a new person. I'm confident this is a new person for you. And I'm going to pull one other card for you. I mean, I'm not clarifying either one of them. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I think we pretty much already had said that was your whole reading. Oh, okay. You got two that came out here. Okay. And I read these ones for you because this is going to help guide, these angels will help guide you through this energy and through this time for July. And considering we have so many, you had so many court cards, you're going to need guidance to, you know, steer you in the right path of the Two of Cups towards your soulmate. The first archangel guidance that you got is teaching and learning. Here, see if you can see that. It says, Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So maybe you haven't been keeping an open mind. Maybe you pretty much had your mind set on, I want one person, that's all I want. If I don't have that person, which, yeah, the Four of Cups, where they were like, nope, I'm not moving out of this energy. I want what I want that person. If I can't have that person, I want nobody. This is telling you to keep an open mind. Teaching and learning. Okay. This is the additional message for teaching and learning. You're a spiritual teacher and an avid learner. Learning and teaching are linked in a perfect cycle in which the information comes to you when you need it. You had the Wheel of Fortune. Cycles. Teach others about the topics that awaken your passions. The more you teach, the more your lessons are reinforced within yourself. Be open to sharing new ideas and learning about topics that aren't in your immediate sphere of interest. Your students will teach you in many ways too. Trust in your teaching and learning abilities, as your mind is one with the divine mind of God. You are intelligent and wise being. Know that it is safe in this lifetime for you to be outspoken in your teachings. When you work with this angel, he's widely known for the ability to help human memory function. If you need to remember or memorize any information, ask Zadok to assist. Anything that you need to know, this archangel will be more than glad to teach you. Just ask him questions in order to elicit his help. He will lead you so that you will learn for yourself. Being observant of patterns in everything you see, hear, and think is the best way to benefit from Zadok's teachings. So, you need to close the cycles so that your soulmate can come in. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This ended up turning into a love reading. And you also had clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. You also had the Queen of Cups right underneath the Wheel of Fortune. That was the first card that came out. So you are feeling extremely emotional right now. A lot of that also could do with the fact that we are in Cancer season, and Cancer, they're very emotional people. You know, and when we're in that season, our emotions are out at an all-time high. Let me read. Regiel is the archangel for that. Sentience. I'm going to put my glasses on. It's hard to see. Okay, the additional message for this card. Please honor your feelings. Don't be afraid of deep emotions or intense feelings. I can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. I also help you clear any energies that you may absorb. I told you needed to clear out your auric field. I'll guide you toward people, situation, and places with clear and loving energy. Your repetitive emotions and physical feelings provide important information, so please notice and follow these feelings. They're answers to your prayers. Ask me to help translate confusing messages so that you'll clearly know which steps to take. When you're working with this angel, like air traffic controller, Raguel oversees archangels and the angels, ensuring harmony, cooperation, and order among them all. In the same way, he'll help you sort all your feelings, enabling you to notice, understand, and then follow them. So, that is your guidance from the archangels. It went right along with your reading as well. Closing cycles. Close those cycles, guys. You got a soulmate coming in. But you need to work on you. You need to get out anything that has been holding you back. It's time. Step into your power, fire sign. Fellow fire sign, we got this. You guys take care. I will see you hopefully mid-month. I'm going to try and do a reading for, and I'm not saying I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to try and do a reading for rising and moon signs. This is strictly Sagittarius sun. A lot of people say this could resonate sun, moon, rising, Venus. I want mine to be different. This is strictly sun signs. I may do rising moon at one point, if I have time. But I want to get the sun signs out right now. So you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. And have a wonderful, blessed July. Comment. Please let me know what's going on in your life. If I'm, you know, it's not going to resonate with everybody. But I think a lot of us are going through the shifts. And we need to know how to navigate through them, and that's why you got your... I love pulling my archangels because they'll help you, you know, discern, you know, and navigate through this energy. So you guys have, like I said, have a great July. Hopefully I'll see you on the flip side. See how this goes. You guys have a wonderful day. See you later. Bye.